what it is, y'all? What it is. We got our information finally on Gogeta and Vegito. And actually, I should, because they're actually going to drop like this. That's right. That's right. What you saw was max stats. Now, we'll look at the max stats here in a minute, but let's talk about what each of these units do respectively. So, first of all, we're going to have base, I believe Vegeto's the first one we got here. Yeah, Vegeto. The Ultimate Invincible Fusion. Leader skill. Last Resort and Patara category. Key +3 HP attack and defense 150%. Both lead 150%, but that is more than enough. More than enough with Patara and Last Resort up a deck because, let's face it, Last Resort is a broken category. It's going to be as broken as Kamehameha was when it first dropped. Okay? Super attack, 12 key. Vegeto combination. Raises attack and causes colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key is the Big Bang attack. Raises attack and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Passive skill is dropped in. Passive skill gets weird here, but follow me. Attack and defense 70%. Gain key +3 when attacking an enemy. So whatever you see on screen, add 3 key to that. Perform an additional attack when, which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. Okay, we'll talk about that build here in just a moment, but gain a high chance to evade enemy's attack as a third attacker in a turn, transform when conditions are met. After 4 turns, he goes blue. Now, links, Saiyan Warrior Race, Brainiacs, Power Bestowed by God, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Pretty straightforward stuff, you can kind of expect that. Categories are equally expected. Patara, Rumble Gods, Time Travelers, Future Saga, Kamehameha, and Transformation Boost. Pretty straightforward stuff. Alright? Now, after 4 turns, bada bing, bada boom, you lose base, and you go blue. And look at these stats. These stats are disgusting. Well, except for defense. People are already ripping defense up and down, but I'm going to be real. With the teams that he's leading, defense is not going to be a problem. Even at 150%, defense is never going to be a problem for you. They would have to do some serious upgrading to the game for that defense to be much of an issue. So, here we go. Vegeto Blue. 12 key is Vegeto Sword, raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. 18 key is Omega Finish Blow, raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. Nothing groundbreaking there. Passive skill. This is the end. Attack and defense 77%, gains 2 key and performs an additional super attack. So, instantly gets a super attack there. Gain 1 key and attack and defense 7% when attacking an enemy. A max of 5 key and attack and defense 77%. Now, I don't 100% know what that means, but I'm guessing that's every single time he attacks, he just gets stronger and gets more key. That's what I'm guessing. So that might be per turn or per attack performed. Per attack performed would make more sense, but it's not expressly stated here. So we'll have to see how that's actually translated out. These are just quickie translations I got, admittedly, about an hour ago. But I've unfortunately had a pretty busy day. So, now, that's not all. So you get that. Then, as the first or second... Okay, so it says... Let's reread this. So, gain 2 + C and perform additional super attack. Gain 1 key and attack and defense 7% when attacking an enemy. Max of 5 and attack 77%. As the first or second attacker in a turn. So, unlike before, where evasion has to put him off rotation, now you're putting him back on rotation, right? To get that. Perform an additional super attack and gain a high chance to evade the enemy as the third attacker in a turn. So, you get a third attack. If I'm reading this right, you could get a potential third attack by putting him off rotation, but you lose that big damage boost. Lots of decisions to make here with this guy. Okay? Active skills, finally, Kamehameha, and we do have all the animations and all that. I'll showcase those once we've gotten all the details out of the way. These guys are freaking nuts! I cannot wait for these guys, and I want to preface this by saying there's been a lot of hype around these guys, but I want my global players to calm down. We're not getting this now. We're getting this in July. I know I normally cover just like global news, but this is big news. Like the JP news affects us in a big way. This is what we're getting in July. So don't get too excited, global players. We're not getting this yet. We're getting this in 5 months. Sounds like a long time, but believe me, it gives you a lot of time to save. You guys see my cash jar. I just literally take whatever's in my pocket at the end of the week, drop it in the cash jar, and that's my savings for these dudes. So that's my recommendation for that. All right. So, conditions. This is for this final. Active skill is the final Kamehameha. Able to be activated from the start of the next turn after transforming, and there's only one enemy, and the enemy is less than 50%. So, after they transform, the very next turn, basically you kind of consider this like a finishing move. If there's one enemy left and that enemy has less than 50% health, then you get your active skill, which is, frankly, these conditions are really awesome, if I'm honest. Really awesome. Okay? Greatly raises attack greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage. And we'll showcase that. It's actually pretty sweet. Pretty damn sweet, if I'm honest. Okay? Now, that is Vegeto. Drops as Boost. Drop to Boost. And becomes blue. Now, let's talk about Gogeta. Gogeta, guys. Now, okay, so Vegeta. Let's talk about Vegeta real quick. I forgot we're going to talk about how to build him. If you wind up pulling a dupe of this guy, give him double attack. But wait, he already gets double attack. Yes! The funny thing about double attack is that it gets better every attack you perform. Now, having a crit chance per double attack is nice, but bear in mind, every time you do an attack, be it 2 or 3 attacks, every single time, you're rolling for that extra attack. It's not like you can get an extra attack per turn. Like, every time you technically hit, you can get a critical. But it takes a long time for that critical boost to come up to the level of an extra attack. Especially if you kind of balance that out, give them a lot of extra attack with a little bit of crit. You could do 2 or 3 crits in a turn and do crazy damage. Like, it's ridiculous. So for me, since he already has evasion, if you really want evasion, don't put it in the ability system. Just put him as a third attacker in a turn. Let him rotate out, right? If you're really that cautious about it, that's how you play that game. Go as far into additional as you can. Because like I said, every time he hits, he's rolling for that additional. Odds of getting that extra attack are insane. If I'm reading blue right, that means you have a potential of having up to 4 attacks with blue. Potential. If I'm reading the translation right, okay? So, just let me preface that. Give this dude doubles. Let's get to Gogeta. Leader skill. Last resort in fusion category, key +3. HP attack and defense 150%. We can kind of already have guessed that. 12 key. Metro attack. Raises attack and causes colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key. Kamehameha. Metro attack? Is he going to like throw a train at old boy or what? Anyway. Kamehameha. Raises attack. He's going to throw a Hawaiian at the dude. Raises attack and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. I am me, as you can tell. Passive skill. Ultimate power. Attack and defense 70%. Gain key +3 when attacking an enemy. Now, perform an additional attack which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack and gain a high chance to evade the enemy. Perform an additional attack with a chance of becoming a super attack. Gain a higher chance to evade the enemy as a third attack in a turn. Transforming conditions are met. Once again, 4 turns. Okay? Links your Saiyan Warrior Race Fuse Fighters prepared for battle, over to Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are Last Resort, Fusion, Realm of Gods, Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, Transformation Boost. Dude's nuts. Gogeta is a beast. And, of course, after 4 turns, oh boy goes blue. Alright? Gogeta blue. Super attack. 12 key is Stardust Fall. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage. 18 key. Meteor Explosion. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. They're nuts, guys. They're nuts. Passive skill. Incredible power with 3 exclamation points. I always do 2 Three means a lot to you, old boy. Attack and defense, 77%. Gain 5 ki and perform an additional attack. And gain an additional attack, 77% when attacking with a max of 7. I'm sorry, attack and defense 7% with a max of 77% when attacking an enemy. I'm guessing it's just like last time. It's going to be 1 ki and then it's going to go up to 5 per attack. Again, it's a translation. It's hard. Like, I rushed my translator to get this translation, so that could be weird. That could be a weird translation. Attacks effective against all types as the first attack or second attacker in a turn. So all that as the first or second attacker in a turn. Perform an additional super attack and gain a high chance to evade the enemy as the third attacker in a turn. So, once again, same thing. Lots of double attack. He already has his own evasion. Give the old boy doubles. Pretty straightforward stuff. Active skill. Ultimate Kamehameha. Able to be activated from the start of the next turn. In other words, turn 5. After transformation, and there's one enemy that's below 50% HP. Okay? Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage. Keep wanting to move that and around in the sentence. Its location is very important. Links, once he goes blue, are Super Saiyan, Fused Fighters, Warrior Gods, Over to Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I don't think I got his links, but that's okay. You can kind of guess where they're going from there. They are absolutely nuts. But let's pause the music and let's go ahead and take a look at the actual animations here, because these animations are off the damn chain. Here is, let's see, where's Gogeta? Gogeta's 12 ki. Let's turn that down a little bit. Alright, that's his 12 ki. Animations look pretty good. That's at double times. I'd always like to see what that looks like when it's at regular. These animations are actually spectacular. These are top-notch animations, I'm not going to lie. They do not look like a 5-year-old game's animations. I'm going to be real. That is a gorgeous attack, man. Oh, you think this is good, though? Just wait. Wait till you see his active skill. First, we've got to get his transformation, though. Let's let him do his attack here. Transformation. That's the transformation for the record. Just the transformation. Looks gorgeous. Active skill. This is mind-blowing. 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 Also bear in mind, when you see like that 3 mil, that's the legendary Goku event, and that Goku has a lot of damage mitigation. So that 3 mil is actually a much higher stat. To be fair, that's also him a rainbow. So, alright. So that is Gogeta's active skill. Now, let's look at his 12 ki. Sorry about the audio quality. I've got what I've got. Not bad, not bad. The sad part is once you see his active skill, you're like, that's not bad. That's only hype. Alright, 24 ki. That's 18 ki technically. That's a good looking animation right there. That's actually really hype. That's like straight out of the movie. Oh, let's watch that again. That's ridiculous. That looks gorgeous, Akatsuki. That is really stellar work. Oh. Really stellar work. Man, that's good work right there. Woo! Okay. I'm already loving these cards. Let's look at Vegito. Vegito's 12 key when he's in his base form. Nothing to write home about, really. All right. 18 key. Good stuff. Not mind-blowing, but definitely good stuff. All right. Now, Vegito's transformation. Here we go. I think Gogeta had a better transformation, if I'm honest. Really think he had a better transformation. That's me. Alright. Vegito's active skill. Oh, that's good stuff, too. That's really good stuff. Now, it isn't kind of fair. I still think the active skill for Gogeta looks better. But if I'm honest, it literally came straight out of the movie, so it's really not a fair comparison. I love the little details of, like, the hair. You can definitely tell they put some work into this. Without question, they put a lot of work into this, okay? Let's look at his 12 key when he's blue. Looks good, but very fast. Almost goes too quickly. All right. And don't get underwhelmed by the damage. Remember, like I said, the damage is in the Legendary Goku event. If you want to see what kind of damage you can kind of expect from these guys, go into the Legendary Goku event and just test your units and see what their attack stats are. I don't even think they give us the attack stat here, do they? I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we did get the attack stat. What was the attack stat on this one? 3 mil attack stat. 3 mil attack stat on Gogeta Blue. Or, I'm sorry, Vegito Blue. And on Gogeta, it was... Let's go back here. 2.4 mil. So, Vegito hits a little harder. Now, to be fair, that's at 18 key. Did Vegito have 18 key, or is he 24? Okay, so not really a fair comparison. They're probably about even, give or take, because you do get a little bit more power at 20 key versus 18 key. So... yeah, we don't know what the team looks like and all that stuff, so I'm going to say they're probably going to both have about 3 mil attack stat, but ridiculous units, guys. Let me know what your favorite is. I really think, of all the animations, I really think the Gogeta active skill, hands down, my favorite. God, that's beautiful. Really should have saved this one for last. It really makes all the rest, it puts all the rest in perspective. It really does. Whoo! The hell did he get his active skill on the first? Hold up. What scrub team were they running to get his active skill on the first Goku? Hold up! Good stuff, though, guys. Very good stuff. Okay? Now, there's one other unit to talk about here. There's a Bardock and Gine unit we talked about the other day. Leader skill in Bardock and Gine is Movie Heroes, category key plus 3 HP attack and defense 120%, or Super STR type key plus 3 HP attack and defense 70%. Super attack is Final Spirit Cannon. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage. Passive, Hopes for Prosperity. Prosperity. That is not what that says. I'm guessing that's Prosperity. Attack and defense 100%. Gains Key 3 and attack 100%. Wait, what? 200% attack. Okay. Gains Key 3 and attack 100% if there's a character on your team whose name contains Goku. Excluding Goku Jr. Goku Jr. is the only one excluded from that. Every other Goku apparently has it, though. Gain attack 100% if there's a What? If there's a movie boss's category enemy. Well, hold up. Gain Key +3 and attack 100% and perform a critical hit if there's an enemy whose name contains Frieza. Bruh, what? Hold up. Hold up. Let's read that again. Attack and defense 100%. That's 100% attack. Gain Key +3 and attack 100%. 200 attack. Which is provisional, which is actually going to be higher than that. But we're just going to say for the sake of argument 200% attack. If there's a character in your team whose name contains Goku, excluding says Ginyu and Junior. Okay. So Goku, Ginyu, and Goku Jr. are excluded from that. Gain attack 100% if there's a movie boss's category enemy. Gain another 100% and a critical hit if there's an enemy whose name contains Frieza. Isn't there a Golden Frieza who's... Pretty sure it's a Golden Frieza who's on the movie boss's category team. Either way, just any Frieza event, you just destroy that with a 300, more than 300, like closer to 325 or 350%, depending upon, obviously, links and all that stuff. Bruh! Ridiculous! Hold up! Active skill is Guinea's support. Able to be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, and HP is 80% or below. Removes any abnormal conditions from the allies, and all allies attack 22% for 2 turns. So on top of all that, you could get another 22%. Bro, that's crazy. That is ridiculous. That unit's busted. Busted to hell. Links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Cold Judgment, Prepared for Battle, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle. Categories are Movie Heroes, Joined Forces, Goku's Family, and Pure Saiyans. Bro, that unit's broken. That unit is so broken. I'm going to just pull that off there. That unit is insanely broken. Oh, and we got the information for Trunks and Maya. Didn't even see this before. Pride of Mortals. They are Joint Forces category, Key +3, HP, attack and defense 120%, or AGL Key +3, not conditional, just AGL Key +3, attack and defense 77%. Sorry, 70%. Super attack is Shining Cross. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Inherited values. Attack and defense 100%. Oh god, here we go. Key +3 gains an additional attack 100% if there's a character on your team whose name contains Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Actually, it says Super Saiyan God SS because that's how most of them are worded. Gain attack and defense 100% if there's a Future Saga category enemy. Gain attack and defense, gain Key 3 and attack 100% and perform a critical hit if the enemy's name contains Zamasu or Goku Black. 400 again. A little more than actually. Alright. Evo Containment Wave is the active skill. Conditions. Able to be activated after 3 turns. Have elapsed from the start of the battle, and there's an ally attacking in the same turn whose name contains Trunks. Oh, Trunks Teen Future, Trunks Future, or My Future. Very specific, that. The active skill temporarily increases attack by... Hold up, fam. Hold up. Temporarily increases attack by... I hope you're sitting down. I hope this is a misprint. 628%. Temporarily increases attack by 628%. Deals critical hits. Why would you bother at that point? During turn of activation, stun the attacked enemy. Own defense is halved. Why bother having any other cards at this point? Like, legitimately, it's all the best stuff of Bardock and Guinea with all the best stuff from that Roshi we got a while ago. That's crazy. It's crazy. Links are going to be Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Bravery, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Rival Duo, Fierce Battle, and the categories are going to be Joined Forces, Time Travelers, Future Saga. That's nuts. That's crazy, guys. So my global players, I know we're not going to see this till July, but get hyped. That is ridiculous. Okay, that's going to be the video, guys. Let me know what y'all thought of all this. I am late starting my live stream, but I'm going to get on that here in just a moment. If you guys want to play some Danmachi, join us for that here in just a few minutes. Other than that, guys, that's the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I'll be back at you guys with more Dokkan Battle shortly at some point in time. Lots of it to do.